Amari Cooper for a first-round draft choice. There's much social media ridicule to cough up a first-round draft choice for a guy that had not done very much at all with the Raiders over the last year and a half. But since his arrival, the offense has been much more Zeke-friendly, and I know that the whole concept of being Dak-friendly is what led to so many of the changes this offseason, including the departure of Dez Bryant, supposedly. So I turn to you, Michael Irvin. Let's start with you, if you don't mind, and ask you the biggest reason for the Cowboys' turnaround. Is it Amari Cooper?
And this league is interesting in this sense. You know, no matter how great you play, this league, you have to show this league that you can do it, and they'll start giving you that respect. Amari Cooper, even though, Rich, you talked about it, he looked a little differently in Oakland. Now he is the man in Dallas, and it's a whole different thing. I remember Jerry Jones going on talking about Dez Bryant and saying he hasn't been a number one receiver in quite a while, and he was talking to the 1,400 yards that we watching number one guys, Antonio Brown and Julio Jones put up. But the other side of it is how defenses prepare for you, and just the threat of that passing game makes defense have to prepare for it, and that gives Zeke room to run. Zeke running the ball and getting opportunities, that is a Dak-friendly offense. That's how important this kid is, and I'm glad they went and got him after they heard me talk about it on Thursday Night Football.
Okay.
Thanks. Good job, Michael. Way to
appreciate
get him that guy.
I appreciate it.
You know, when I was in school, I used to love math. And why? Because it wasn't subjective, right? It was, if you want to find an answer, here's the formula, put the numbers in, and you get the answer. And why I believe Dallas has had a turnaround is because they've applied the formula that has made them a good team. You can go back a couple years when they were 13-3. The formula was run the football first, run the football second, let the pass game be a complementary piece. Now they've got a better defense than they even had then. But play to the formula. That's exactly what they've done the last couple weeks, is they haven't tried to prove to anybody, hey, we can throw it. Dak can be that guy. Oh, we got him, Mark. They have run the football first, and it has opened everything else up, but they've dominated the line of scrimmage, and they've dominated on defense. That, to me, is the formula for the Dallas Cowboys. Keep that formula, and you're going to win more games the rest of the way.
There are two things. There's perception and there's reality, okay? But both of these things added up to where the Cowboys are. The perception was they gave away a number one pick to help Dak right? To throw the ball more often and down the field, and we're going to do this because we gave up a one, we're going to do this. Well, the reality is they're using 11 personnel a lot more than they used to, okay? 11 personnel, 3 wide receivers, 1 back, 1 tight end. You know, they use it about 70% of the time now. And what happens when you use 11 personnel, the Rams use it 97% of the time. But anyway, the Dallas Cowboys, they don't have a fullback playing like they used to with Emmett. They spread you out. And now Zeke is not running against a loaded up box. He's running against nickel and dime defenses. That's where he's getting more yards. He's got a light box to run against because 11 personnel will invite that kind of a front.
Right.
And so that's the reality of this whole thing. He only had 33 yards against the Redskins' first game. You know what? 33. He's going to have 33 in the first quarter of this game because they're going to spread you out and slam him in there.
Yeah, in the Monday night game, Amari Cooper's first game with the Cowboys, Zeke had only 6 touches after halftime, and that was a close game. It's not like they had to wing it all over the lot, and then they went back to, I guess, the formula. My question for you is, are we going to see a team, could it be Washington saying, we're going to stop Zeke, we're going to put 8 in the box, and let's see if 19 can actually beat us right now. Because nobody's forced the Cowboys to do that
I would love
yet.
to see that. And, Coach, you alluded to it earlier. I would love to see if Josh Norman travels with Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper is a big dude, a big kid that has great transition ability, in and out of cuts. He's great at it, and I believe he gives that pocket, that room for Dak Prescott. I would love to see them press him and watch him come up big today.
And the Dallas Cowboys are on national television 1 week from today as well. The league